Canicat 127 Sports presents the Fiber Fuel 500 from Phoenix Raceway in Abilene, Arizona. After 2 races on super speedways and a week off, we are ready to start the real season at the 1 mile track, where it demands sweat and unrestricted speed here in the Arizona desert for race 3 of the 2026 Fictional Piston Cup season. Let's take a look at our starting grid. In row 1, Brandon Powercar trying to make it 2 in a row after winning in Atlanta with Tim Treadless in the 28 Nitroid car. In row 2, Ryan Laney with Lightning McQueen trying to bring Radiator Springs Racing back to victory lane in 2026. In row 3, Chase Racelot with Cruz Ramirez trying to overcome piston issues during final practice yesterday. In row 4, Rex Revler with Chris Roman in the 11 Combustor car. In row 5, last year's winner Cal Weathers with rookie Eric Breaker in the 5 car. In row 6, Daniel Suarez with Bobby Swift in Octane Gain cars. In row 7, Jackson Storm with Colin Bargan in the 32 IHOP car. In row 8, Jim Reverick with Gogo Logano in the 22 Fiber Fuel car. In row 9, Conrad Camber with Speedy Comet in the 21 Blinker car. In row 10, Master Dragon 4000, the Florida 500 winner, with Ed Trunken in the 33 Mood Springs car. In row 11, Nick Shift with Rich Mixon in the 36 Tanko car. In row 12, Teammates, Carl Reeves a champion, with Tango Speedstar, a rookie in the 56 Straight Talk car. In row 13, Ace Shea Hollis with JP driving 84 Apple car. In row 14, Rev Rodages with Rowdy Bush in the 8 HTV car. In row 15, Sheldon Shifter with Jay McPillar in the 4 Toe Cap car. In row 16, Steve LePage with Bubba Wheelhouse in the 23 car. In row 17, Shane Van Gaskenbergen with Brian Spark in the 52 Leakless car. In row 18, Marcus Krengsler with Herb Kerbler in the 54 car. And starting in row 19 is William Byarev in the 24 Shifty Drug car. Our weather for this late afternoon is a warm 77 degrees Fahrenheit with 6-mile-per-hour winds from the west and clear skies. Here is our race analysis. 16 laps, 17.31 miles around the 1.08 mile track with 8 to 9 degrees of banking in turns 1 to 2, 10 to 11 in turns 3 to 4, and 8 to 10 in the front stretch, and pit road speed is 45 miles per hour. The Sheriff Pace car makes it into pit road. Meanwhile, we have 37 cars ready to lead the field to the green flag. This track is unique because of you don't see the start-finish line on this straightaway. It's the dog leg, which is on the exit of turn number 4. Here we go into turn number 3 and 4. Alright, who's going to dominate this race? Brandon Powercar, Tim Treadless, Lightning McQueen, or Ryan Laney? We'll see. Here they go to the restart zone. This is the beginning of the race. Out of turn number 4, green flags in the air, and the Fiber Fuel 500 is underway at Phoenix, Arizona. Alright, that was too much what I said in the beginning. Brandon Powercar in the lead against number 12, Ryan Laney. Everybody's 3 or 4 wide on the straightaway. Now into turn 3 and turn 4. Brandon Powercar will come back to the start-finish line and earn 5 bonus points. Hopefully he does not lead most of the laps, otherwise he's going to collect a ton of points and be in the points lead. Ryan Laney is still trying to hold up against number 20 of Tim Treadless, Lightning McQueen, and Rex Revler. Rex Revler was the dominant car at Phoenix, Atlanta, Georgia, 2 weeks ago. Rex Revler trying to make a pass against number 12 of Ryan Laney. Cruz Ramirez and Lightning McQueen side by side against number 20 of Tim Treadless. Rev Rodages, again, he's a part-time racer. That's the reason why you see the star on the left of his name, even though I did not mention but him being a part-time racer. You have not seen him in any of the 2 past points races. Now you're looking at the helicopter Lightning McQueen side by side against Daniel Suarez. Daniel Suarez the side drafting the number 95 of Lightning McQueen. Cruz Ramirez behind the number 95 of Lightning McQueen. Both of them were teammates along with Cal Weathers. Hopefully he doesn't slam into the wall. Cruz Ramirez loses an engine entering the dogleg, now exiting it. They have to throw out the caution right now, otherwise Gogo Logano's going to run over Cruz Ramirez. Here they go into turn number 1 and they bring out the caution here at Phoenix. And we have more trouble. Steve LePage, Master Dragon 4000, Speedy Comet and Bubba Wheelhouse. Master Dragon 4000 with right side damage on your main body. Man, not a way for the Florida 500 winner to go out. Alright, watching number 51 in the yellow car behind Lightning McQueen. She was suffering piston issues yesterday, and the piston is not working anymore. Maybe that's the reason why she's smoking. And Bobby Swift almost ran over the 51. To be honest, the officials should have thrown out the caution immediately. They should not have let Cruz Ramirez get run over by another car. Gogo Logano didn't know where to go. He just accelerated thinking he could go through her. But instead, Logano went up through Ramirez into the turn 1 safer barrier. Now go look for the 22 team. And let's take a look at what happened in turn number 2 and through the backstretch. Alright, this is just pulling out the replay of what happened earlier in slow motion. Alright, we're going to see what happened this time with Master Dragon 4000 and the others. Alright, Sheldon Shifter might have gone low against the number 34 Steve Page, and Master Dragon 4000 got a bit low. Sheldon Shifter just turned Steve Page, and the Master Dragon 4000 was in it. Hits the safer barrier hard. Man. Alright, Camber almost got involved. He squeezed through the crash. Speedy Comet, Edge, Runcan, and Bubba Wheelhouse had nowhere else to go. Let's look at it again. Look at this. It's ridiculous already in the first few laps. Not a good view for these teams. Here's a look at what brought up the caution again. Logano made contact with Ramirez. I said that earlier. That's right along with Cruz Ramirez. Now with Colin Bardia. Logano's a donkey. And here's a helicopter view of what happened when the yellow was out. Master Dragon 4000 is not happy, and unfortunately is done for the day. Right along with his onboard camera. Steve Page took a hard lick. That's right along with Sheldon Shifter. This is ridiculous. We've gone away from the super speedways and we're racing like this at a mile track. This might get crazy once we go to Las Vegas next week. Anyways, we're going to step aside for a bit since the caution is out due to Cruz Ramirez blowing an engine. Welcome back to Phoenix Raceway for the Fiber Fuel 500. We're ready to go back green next time by. The lights are off the pace car. Brandon Power Car is still your leader against number 12 Orion Laney and Rex Reveler. And but remember earlier I said stuff like it's too early. This is what this 1 mile track is gonna demand. Unrestricted speed and a lot of carnage, including sweat from you in the Arizona desert. It's pretty warm. Alright, ready to restart double foul once the pace car is in the pits. There goes the pace car. Ready to restart double foul. And Brandon Power Car is the fastest lap since we have not gone to lap 5 under the green flag. I'm pretty sure he's pretty fast. And as I said earlier, Master Dragon 4000 is out of the race, along with Cruz Ramirez since she blown that engine. Alright, since we're already halfway through the race, instead we're going to have a race jam. Here we go to the restart zone. Green flag's back in the air here at Phoenix, and enjoy the race jam. 7 laps to go here at Phoenix Raceway. Brandon Powercar still in the lead against number 12 Orion Laney. And Chris Roman has climbed up to the top 3. Daniel Suarez is trying to make it 3 wide against the number 11 and 12. Lightning McQueen and Cal Weathers are side by side. Rex Glover drafting to the number 12. He's currently getting dirty air. We're trying to pick up his speed. 6 to go here at Phoenix. Cal Weathers goes low and now he's back at the track. Everybody's going 3 or 4 wide behind the leaders. 3 wide. Cal Weathers trying to pass the number 11 of Chris Roman. Chris Roman in second against Cal Weathers and Brian Laney. Daniel Suarez the favorite right now since he's from Mexico. He's from Monterrey. Alright, anyways, I'm going to sidetrack. 5 to go. Now you're running along with Jackson Storm. Jackson Storm is one of the highest of the cars of the JGR group, along with his teammate Bobby Swift and Chris Roman. Chris Roman's the highest against Jackson Storm. And Bobby Swift, I don't know where he is. He's currently lower than 20th place. Hopefully he does not get spun out. Crash in turn number 3. Tim Treadless and Bobby Swift. As soon as we were talking about the 19, he spins out turn number 3 with the number 20 of Tim Treadless. 19 has a small dent in the front of him. And 20 of Tim Treadless in his first season, replacing Phil Tankson. Not a good look for him. We're going to take a look at that replay again. Alright, this is what caused it. The 32 tried to make it 3 wide, but instead he sandwiched Conrad Cameron, Tim Treadless together. That's what caused the incident with Bobby Swift and the 28 of Tim Treadless. And Colin Bargan lifts out the gas. The 28 runs over the number 19. The 8 of Rowdy Bush kind of looks like he wants a piece of it, but nope. This is all what happens. Turn number 3. Tango Speedstar dodged that wreck. We're going to take a look at that at full speed once we're done with the slow motion thing. There we go. Huge hit for the number 19. Everybody's going 3 or 4 wide. And once the caution comes out, field's frozen. We do not race back to the line due to safety concerns. Here's a look at it again. Yeah, this racing is kind of ridiculous at Phoenix. That's right along Bobby Swift. Now with Tim Treadless. Alright, we're going to step aside for the second time today, and we're going to go to overtime once we come back. Welcome back to Phoenix Raceway for the Fiber Fuel 500. We're ready to go back next time by the light truck, the pace car. And as I said earlier, we're going to overtime. So if the leaders get the white flag, the next flag will end the race. Doesn't matter if it's a caution or the checkered flag. And if they wreck before the leaders get the white flag, we're going to have to restart again. And this is our first overtime attempt of the 2026 season. So I hope Brandon Powercar wins this race. Otherwise, some people will be like, Brandon Powercar should have won that race without overtime. But he's pretty dominant. I'm pretty sure he has the speed to get the checker flag. Unless if the 11 of Chris Roman finds his weakness. Anyways, pace car is out for the pits. We're ready to restart double foul. And Brandon Powercar is still the fastest car on the track. You still see him highlighting blue with FL on the right, scoring power on. No one's out of the race except Master Dragon 4000 and Cruz Ramirez. Ready to restart. Heading to turn 2 and turn 4. What will this track show us here in the Copper State? To the restart zone. Overtime restart number 1 is underway here at Phoenix Raceway. Red restart from number 11 Chris Roman, and Brandon Powercar is falling away against the 42 of Cal Weathers and the others in the top 5. Daniel Suarez is making it 3 wide. Side by side for second place, Cal Weathers and Daniel Suarez. Brandon Powercar is 1 away from the 42 and 7. Now entering turn 3 and turn 4, trying to get the white flag this time. Here they come through the start-finish line. The white flag's out. Last lap here at Phoenix. Brandon Power Car is trying to haul away from the number 7, Daniel Suarez. Daniel Suarez is trying to make this a popular win. 3 wide, Eric Breaker in the 11 of Chris Roman has some contact. Let's hope we don't wreck before the checker flag comes out. Now to turn 3 and turn 4 for the final time. Brandon Power Car is going to be a 2-time winner of the 2026 season. Collects the checker flag here at Phoenix. Congratulations to Brandon Power Car for winning the 2026 Fiber Fuel 500. A dominant day for number 48. Daniel Suarez and Cal Wares were showing some workmanship, congratulating each other, and Shane Van Gaskenbergen is around. Contact with the number 92 with Sheldon Shifter. Yeah, the 92 has been a menace today. First, he took out the Master Dragon 4000 out of the race and spun out to the Eagle Cage. He was probably involved in that second caution. Well, if you check the race later, but on a replay, you'll see if the 92 was involved or not. Here are the official results. Brandon Power Car is the fastest car of the day with a lap time of 26,836 seconds and an average speed of 145.148 miles per hour on lap 11. He'll earn that bonus point after a dominant day at Phoenix. Here are the standings after this race. Brandon Power Car is still the points leader and has a huge margin against Rex Revler by the same number of points as Revler himself. Master Dragon 4000 has dropped to 4th after a terrible day, and Eric Breaker's the highest rookie in the point standings. Tune in next week for the Rust-eze 400 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway, starting Friday, March 13th at 3:30 p.m. Pacific and 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss a single race of the 2026 season. This is the Canic F127, signing out.